Hello to the world out there, my name is Pilar and welcome back to the Otakuzone. Yes, the place where we talk anything otaku and anything that we actually just like to talk about. But yeah, today I actually have a special video. It's called my top 5 news of June 2017. It's just a little compilation of the things that I thought they were cool enough to be shown in my video too. But at the same time, shown throughout the month and things like that. This month has been a very stressful one for just many reasons in my life, but at the same time, it's been an exciting one because there's so many things that have been coming out and some things that are about to come out soon. So today I'm compiling a small little top 5 of the news of June 2017. Let's get started. So before I actually begin with my top 5, I'm actually going to do a small little honorable mention here. Basically it's just some of the things that are compiled that might be not be in my top 5, but something that still was worth mentioning at some point. One of the things that actually have happened in the last few months, or the last few weeks actually, was the Magic the Gathering spoiler season for Hour of Devastation. If you guys haven't seen my videos, I am actually a big fan of Magic. I have fallen off a little bit on playing it a little bit though, but I still like to follow the cool little spoilers that they do, the Pro Tours and everything, so I really like the things that they show. So spoiler season is like another Christmas time for me, so, but it's really some of the things that I just have toned down, but still pretty cool. Our Devastation will be coming out in the next few weeks for everybody to talk about and start playing. Also, summer 2017 anime seasons are actually coming soon, so I'm actually just gonna mention it here, but I'll leave a link down to the top 5 that I did that I'll be probably watching this season. And of course, we have a couple more things. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will be having his expansion pack coming soon, like literally tomorrow if possible. I'll try to stream it. I finally got the video card recorder, or video game card recorder, game capture recorder, to be able to stream those things. It took me a little bit to tweet, but I've been able to actually finally set it up with my Nintendo Switch, so I'll be probably streaming Master Trials coming soon. And the last little news that I didn't think it was gonna be that important, Food Wars or Shokugeki no Soma Season 3 is coming out. We'll probably be reviewing a little more of that in my fall reviews, but it's one of those exciting animes that we're finally gonna see as Season 3 comes. So, those are my honorable mentions. Let's get to the top 5. Top 5, what do we have? We have, for number 5, we have the Nintendo SNES Classic that's set out to come out on September 9th. This is a classic NES that Nintendo's releasing, so we'll be able to play at least like 30 plus games of the original NES games. It's pretty cool to have for collectibles, and I have a friend, Level Director Gamer. Once again, I'll leave the description of that in the link down in the description. And you'll see that he actually collects all this stuff, so he's probably gonna be super excited to actually get his hands on this classic edition of the NES. But Nintendo has been coming out with so many cool things. We still got a lot to review. So, let's go to the next one. For number 4, I have the Pokemon Go Gym Rework update that came out just a week ago. It's been probably one of the best updates in Pokemon Go so far. I've been meaning to do a review of it, but I don't have a lot of footage and I don't have a lot of things. But I'll link down and in the description a couple of people who actually been playing since the game started, and they keep going even to now, and then they're waiting for the game to just come out with amazing things, The Gym Rework update is probably one of the best things to meet new people in the sense of Pokemon going, and at the same time, I'll leave screenshots of things like the raid system and the Gym Rework system and all that stuff. But those are one of the coolest things that I think, because I'm a big fan of Pokemon and Pokemon Go in itself, I just really wanted to share that as the news for today. So, let's go to number 3. Number 3, we have one of the E3 announcements, actually, the Pokemon Go Sun and Moon remakes and the Pokemon Tournament. Now, the reason why I have this in my top 3 is because Pokemon Sun and Moon has been actually a pretty good game since its release. To have remakes made is even better, but that's not the biggest part of it. The Pokemon company said that they're working on a main RPG Pokemon game for Nintendo Switch that is soon to come out in the next few years. That is exciting. To have a Pokemon game in a main console like the Switch, which is something like it's portable just for everybody else, it will be a huge update, a huge thing for us gamers, especially Pokemon Go gamers, to play this, show it to the world, and do so many amazing things with the Nintendo Switch. And that's why we're waiting for this. Of course, hopefully it's not a remake, and hopefully it's just either a new generation or something. But we'll see. We still got a couple years to go. So, let's move on to number 2. For number 2, I have basically a compilation of the E3 announcements shown in June, basically. E3 was this past few weeks, and it showed so many cool things. We had the Microsoft Xbox X, Xbox One X reveal. We have PlayStation 4 games like the Spider-Man game. Shadow of the Colossus is one of the games that I actually seem pretty cool to find. It's a remake of the original, so it sounds pretty good, pretty cool. That's for the PS4 side. Nintendo-wise, they announced the Pokemon games. They announced the Nintendo Switch games. They announced basically anything that that we can actually process in an E3 convention. And if you guys want to see my reactions to the at least the PlayStation and the Nintendo, I have a little live stream that I did to be able to react to it. One of them is not really that good. The second one is actually a little bit better, but that's because I finally got to figure out how to work the recording system in my computer. But at the same time, there's one news that I want to actually talk about, and that is actually coming to the number 1. So for number 1, we have Metroid Prime 4. Metroid Prime 4 was announced at E3 and was probably the biggest announcement for Nintendo they could ever done, aside from something else that I'll be talking about in just a second. But Metroid Prime 4 is probably one of the best games they could have announced for the Nintendo Switch. It is in development, so they haven't given us a release date or anything, not even gameplay or anything, but they announced they're saying they're working on it. I was super hyped that Metroid Prime 4 was actually being released at some point in the next year or so. Mostly because I played through all the Metroid Primes, and I'm a huge fan of huge fan of Metroid. And I basically just I can't wait for this game to come out. At the same time, in the same conference, not in the actual announcement conference, but in the top 3 or Nintendo can't say the word. Some kind of announcement afterwards. They say that they're also working on Metroid 2, the Return of Samus for the Nintendo 3DS. That means we'll be able to play the original 3D and the original Metroid 2 game for the Nintendo 3DS, and that's gonna be. It looks amazing. We've seen gameplay. It's gonna be released in September, so I am certainly getting that game for sure. I'm not sure if I should be able to stream it, but it is the first time I play Metroid, even though I'm a huge Metroid fan. I tried playing through the original, it didn't get to me, but it looks like this one is gonna be a full remake, new. It's like the same concept of Metroid Prime 2, or I'm sorry, not Metroid Prime, but Metroid 2, and it's gonna have new features and everything, so I look forward to that, and it's probably one of the best news out there, you know. But yeah, that is all that I have for today. So there you guys have it. Those are my top news of June 2017. I hope that I can do this kind of news for you guys if I'm able to remember all of this by the time the end of July, of course. I hope to make it a little serious just to be able to review all those things. But those are my top 5 news, and honorable mention, of course, of the June's releases of the Otakus, you know. For me, all of this is Otaku-wise. Nintendo ENES is something that maybe I'll be getting, but I'm not sure. The Pokemon Go June rework update has been an amazing update so far. I can't wait to play more of it soon. The Pokemon Sun and Moon games, I'm waiting for the release and hopefully some new gameplay of it in the next few weeks, probably in the next few months actually. The E3 announcements has been insane, and of course the Metroid Prime 4 and the Metroid 2 remake is finally here. We'll finally be able to get to play those kind of games. It's gonna be an exciting year for sure, guys, but for now, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification button if you want to be part of the notification squad. I don't know why I said that, because I have basically no subscribers anyways. But yeah, that's basically all that happened, guys. Follow me on Instagram. I have a Twitter too, but it's just linked together, so I just basically use Instagram all the time. But once again, thank you very much, everybody, and I'll see you guys in the next one.